This lesson is on the colon. The colon looks like a full stop on top of another full stop, as shown here in brackets. And it generally introduces a list or series of items. It can also be used to combine two independent clauses if the second clause summarizes or clarifies the first. Don't worry, we will see examples on this. Colon also separates hours from minutes when writing the time, and also used to show ratios or proportions. Colons are also used after warnings, and they're used when replying or forwarding emails. And colons are used in dialogue scripts. And we do need to look at capitalization with colons. A colon generally introduces a list or series of items, as in, your homework is as follows, colon, and then task 1, 2, and 3. Or if we write it in a vertical bullet point list, there are a few tasks we need to complete before the next meeting, colon, and then the list of tasks. And it can be used to combine two independent clauses if the second clause summarizes or clarifies the first. It rained all day, I am soaked. And the colon is between the two because the being soaked kind of summarizes or clarifies the fact that it rained all day. Or you can say, I like all sorts of music, colon, rock, metal, jazz, classical, and again that clarifies. It's also a list. And the colon can replace words or phrases such as including or for example. So if we take the last example, we could have written it like this. I like all sorts of music, for example, metal, jazz, classical. And then we don't need a colon at all, but it is more wordy and takes up more space. And a colon separates hours from minutes when writing the time. But we don't actually say colon, we say, in this case, 10:15 or 10:15. Or here we say 21:30 or 9:30 in the evening. Or 7:55 being 5 minutes to 8. And colons show proportions, ratios and gambling odds. So older monitors had an aspect ratio of 4:3. And please note the way we say this, we don't say 4:3, we say 4:2:3. And we'll see this in other examples as well. The recipe has fat, sugar and flour proportions of 1:1:3, which means 1 part fat, 1 part sugar, 3 parts flour. Or an outsider won the race and the odds were 20:1. Colons are also used after warnings, as in warning, poisonous substance. You'll see these sort of on labels and things and signs. Caution, slippery when wet. Danger, deep water. And we often see colons as well in emails when either replying to a mail or forwarding one. And it doesn't really matter what format we use to show that it's a reply or a forward. We'll show a few here. So colon, inquiry with reference number 123456. So that's a reply to that mail. Here's a different one with RE with E small. FW for forward. Sometimes you see FWD for forward. And again, it doesn't really matter the format that is used or even the language that is used. You'll see this colon and then the original email subject title. And colons are also used in dialogue scripts. So Bob colon means Bob says, I was sick yesterday. Did I miss anything interesting? To which Susie replies, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. The meeting was boring. To which Paul says, yeah, you did the right thing staying away. And note in this particular case, there's no speech marks around what the people actually said because it's clear it's a dialogue script. We need to very quickly look at capitalization following a colon. Some people say that the word after the colon should be lowercase because the sentence hasn't finished. Others will say that it must be uppercase. And other people again will give you situations where you would use a lowercase in this situation and uppercase in this situation. Here's the thing. There are no hard and fast rules for this. It's really just preference and style. So if in doubt, if a company has a style guide, then use that. But above all, be consistent.